Yo, 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 what's good with it? What's hood with it? You already know who it is, what it is. Your boy Alias Reckless Podcast. Sub up. Shouts out, salute the team movement. We love the kids, man. Just like that. Another one on deck, man. Another banger, another hot one fresh off the stove, man. You already know, popping like fish grease out this month. You know what I mean? Got the broski, you know what I'm saying, in the building, man. Heartbreak Slim. Y'all already know, man. Just like that. Let the bro introduce himself, man.
Um, I'm Heartbreak Slim. I'm out of Houston. I first came to California like a year ago. I really just ran into Ozzy on some I guess it was meant to be type stuff, but it was really my car needed some air, so normal shit. And then he just like walked past one time. I seen him, but we didn't say nothing at first. And then he walked back. He was like, "Hey, bro, I can help you with that. Like I know your problem or whatever." Because it was more than my tire. I think he just knew something. He did know something I didn't know. So, anyways, at first I'm not sure if he told me he had a studio. You told me he had a studio at first.
No, I didn't tell you at first. I brought you a card afterwards.
Oh yeah, he wrote me a card afterwards, for that business or whatever. But I don't remember what. But once we got to talking about music, he was like really open to me like coming over to record. And since that day that I came to record, like seemed like 6 months ago, 7, 8, probably a year ago, like
Yes,
shit.
man.
Okay. That's what's up. And man, you know what I'm saying? Not to leave out the broski, man. Y'all know, man. Special guest in the building, man. Big OZ. Y'all see him back there in the cut like a band-aid, no knee of sparring, you know what I mean? Go ahead, shout yourself out, big OZ, man. Let them know how it all came about, the link up and everything.
You know, man, I went up to the store one morning, man, just like he said, man, he was having car problems, tire issue, on the wheel and shit. Came over to see if he needs some help, but that they already got taken care of. So, I seen the youngster, man. So I figured I'd slide my business card, and 'cause I got a little studio set up in my house and shit. So I slid him the card, and he ended up, man. He's like, man, I really fuck with music, man. I was like, I hear that a lot from cats I meet, but like this nigga really fuck with music. This nigga's really good, So I just like I seen a lot of talent in him when he came over, did his shit, and like, so I'm really, I'm trying to push him, man, right now, because like, he's youngster. His generation's up, man. So I want to see this nigga make it live. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I'm at with it. And so, the game. That's how it is.
Nah, that's facts. That's facts. Now, Heartbreak Slim, you said you out of Houston, you know what I'm saying? Did you move to Cali, you know what I'm saying? Or you just there visiting? Is that a relocation for you?
It's really like home, as in Texas, is really the place I'll be visiting now. I got business to take care of down here. I can go down there and just like pop up events and shit like that, maybe perform. Right now we got like business to handle here, and the love here isn't like at home. Like they say, like you gotta leave home to get the most love. The people at home most of the time ain't gonna support you. But the
Nah,
people
that's
outside.
real. That's real. I think it's like that in almost every major city and hood. You get more support from your outside, you know what I'm saying, community than you do from your own community.
Absolutely.
Mhm.
So, like, you know what I'm saying, Lincoln, you know what I'm saying, with Big OZ, how's it been so far? Lincoln with the big bro and shit.
I mean, to be honest with you, I be telling my right, like it should be like it really be life changing. You feel me? Because it's like I never thought I'd be in California. I never thought I'd be in California making music. I never thought I'd be in California making music that the people in California would love. Like see that we could potentially go somewhere with the music. So it's not like just recording music. Back in the day in high school, it's like we really gonna go somewhere with this shit. So.
No, I feel that. I feel that. And Big OZ for you, bro, being, what I'm saying, born and raised out there, what's the things that you really trying to keep the bro away from, you know what I mean, as far as the elements and things like that out there, trying to take them under your wing.
The locals.
Yeah.
Yeah, keep it a bit, man. The locals. It's over familiarity thing, right? Because when motherfuckers get to know you, then they don't look at you the same. So when they hear your music, they automatically downplay you. So and like he's from out of state, man. I feel like he's really got it. He's really got it. I mean, he's probably most talented I've seen come through here. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm talking like I've had niggas from Livewire come through here and shit. So the niggas really good. It's just so I'm trying to keep them away from the locals. Like, get involved in too much shit out here. You want to keep that presence where motherfuckers don't really know you. You know what I'm saying? Because like
Right.
I don't want to see him get caught up in the bullshit out here and then not be able to make it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
Yeah, I mean, we know that also come with the territory. As soon as they
Yeah,
see, the crab in a barrel mentality. They see another brother
yeah.
making it, doing his moves. Man, let me pull him down off his pedestal.
I'm trying to live vicariously through him. You know what I'm saying? Like, 'cause I missed
Man,
my time. My time was about 20 years ago. You know what I'm saying?
No, no, but see, I respect that though, Big OZ, because
Yeah,
it's not enough people. You know what I'm saying? They be like, hey, I had my time. Let me go ahead and fall back and just do my shit from the shadows and let the young boys have it. You know what I'm saying? Let them do their thing.
it's their time like a motherfucker, man. Man, live it, nigga. For real. I spent
Nah,
a lot.
that's facts. That's facts. So let me ask you, Heartbreak Slim, how has it been, what I'm saying, being out there, what I'm saying, networking with the people, what I'm saying, moving and grooving and so on and so forth.
I mean, when it comes to networking with the people, I ain't really networking with people. I network with OZ. If he has a recommendation or an idea, performance type thing, then we probably gonna go do that. I'm really trusting in his guidance. His mentorship. You feel me? I'm
No,
not
I
from here.
feel that. And as far as music, let the people know, what I'm saying, what kind of music you putting out, what I'm saying, what kind of genre, as far as like versatility, just whatever, what I'm saying. Let the people get to know your music as far as you as an artist.
That we're looking forward to.
Right, right.
Shit. OZ, we can talk about the tape or no? The tape, Sacramento Crazy.
Oh, you want to talk about it?
Yeah, because you're talking about music we're releasing. That's really so
Yeah,
we
yeah,
can.
what I'm saying. Anything you want to speak as far as projects coming up, what I'm saying, performances, what you putting out, people you got featuring, just whatever.
Yeah,
Okay.
we can talk about that.
More on the other features that aren't OZ, but we're working on a tape called Sacramento Cated. It's about just coming to an environment and adjusting to that environment. People say California Cated, Californication. Well, it's about coming to SAC and becoming part of the SAC environment. And becoming just surviving in the SAC environment. So we're taking music that we've made since we've met, and we are getting our best songs, and we're gonna release a tape soon. Whatever you want to call it, album, whatever. This would be me and OZ. We might put some other people on it. That's up to him. He'll know more of the people that are on it. Like I said, he's really
Keep it real, man. He pretty much he started most of the songs on it. Most of the songs, like I could honestly say, are his. You know what I'm saying? They're his ideas. I just
Right.
provided a place for him to record it. You know what I'm saying? And like I hopped on him with him. You know what I'm saying? Like there's only the majority is all hit, like all him. Q100. You know what I'm saying? So like
No, no, but that's love though, man. And like I said, Big OZ, from back when we had our interview, bro. That's one thing I always rock with people heavy about is being real dads and just being a real dude. You know what I'm saying? Just being a stand up guy and shit.
yeah. So I have to be honest, man. I gotta say that, man. That's slim. That's slim, man. I'm just trying to come along for the ride, man. Shit. But like I
No,
said,
no, but see, it ain't enough people like that, man. That's hood bred, you know what I'm saying? That's really in the field and shit. That's really got a background. That's like, hey, I'm gonna take this background, but I'm gonna
man,
make it work for the best possible. You know what I'm saying? Instead of making it work for the the worst, we gonna make it work for the best.
for sure.
Now, like as far as you, Heartbreak Slim, how would you, know what I'm saying? Somebody asks you, hey, let me detail your music, you know what I'm saying? How would you describe your music to somebody that asks you?
It might sound cliche, but shit, I'm an artist, not a rapper. I
No,
mean,
facts.
I don't try to be the hardest. I don't try to be the most lyricist. I just try to be me. You feel me? So I'm just an artist.
Right, right. Would you put your music in any kind of genre? Would you say you do trap? Would you say you do hip hop? Would you say you
I
do
do
crunk? You know what I mean?
not a genre I don't do that's not except for opera. If I'm honest.
Okay,
I can
okay.
say that.
Now I respect that. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not gonna limit yourself to just one thing. You know what I'm saying? Just one lane.
No, I mean I've created everything that's not except for opera and heavy metal. Screamo. I really sat there and really created like some. I can play it for you type shit. I won't, but
Right,
anyway.
right. Now let me get the background on you. As far as like when you started rapping. What made you get into rapping. Some of the people that influenced you to rap.
All right. Don't let me run on, but it's like my brother, my big influence. You feel me? I started off in foster care when I was young, whatever. It was me, my big brother, and my big sister. So my big brother was kind of my father figure, my look at role model. He just wanted to rap. He like Eminem, 50 Cent, when they was popular. You feel me? When we was kids and shit. anyways, he always wanted to be a rapper. I knew I couldn't beat him in football. He's my big brother. He's always bigger than me. Most of the time he fucking hoes that I couldn't. You feel me? So it's like I know he liked music and I could just work and get better there. And at one point he was like, "Bro, you better than me, bro. Just go with it." That's what's made me happy. It's like you're better than me now. Just shine. You feel me? And so I just really never stopped since then.
I feel that. I feel that. And what age was you? You know what I'm saying? When you first started putting, you know what I'm saying, your music together.
I mean, when I first recorded my first song, I was 8. I be showing like my females some embarrassing shit. You feel me? It's trying. You feel me?
Right, right. Now I
Using
feel
iPhone
that. You know what I'm
and
saying? We all got
recording.
to start somewhere. You know what I'm saying? So when was the first? You know, how old was you? When you really first laid down your, you know what I'm saying, first for real track.
I mean, like I said, I was recording stuff on the phone. So the first time I hit the studio, I was probably like 8th grade, but I was like 8 years old when I sat on, my foster mom's phone and tried to record my first real song. You feel me? Had the beat playing in the back, recorded it on the voice memo type shit.
Got you. Now, how was it? You know what I'm saying? When you first played back your first song, you know what I'm saying, hearing it, just hearing yourself. You know what I'm saying? How was it?
I mean, the one on the voice memo, I loved it because it was my first song, but listening back to it now, it's like I was asked, but I had potential. I just didn't know what I was doing with it. But coming back to the first time I was in the studio in like 8th grade, it's like I love that song. I still play that now, I still get views and I don't even promote it.
Nah, I feel that. I feel that. So, what made you take the solo route more than the group route?
Then like making music with my brother and becoming a group.
Got you. Got you.
No, no. I was asking like the group route as in like grouping up
Oh
with my
yeah, as
brother.
far as like what I'm saying, 'cause, you got some artists that feel like, hey, it'll be easier to do a group where I'm only dropping a verse out of each song than actually composing the whole song. Hook, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying, beat, every verse, you know what I'm saying, really songwriting a song and formulating a track. What made you take the solo artist route than to take the group route?
I mean, I never really thought about it until like what the later like when Migos dropped like Versace and Tommy Carmen dropping type of way like I just like whatever if that was like 2005, 2010, whatever time it was, like when everyone was like just wanting to be rappers because it was the cool thing to do, not because it was a dream, because of other people's dream and they seen the benefits of it. I been did it, and so when people in school would come up to me and be like, "Bro, we should start a group or we should make music together," it's really like you don't really have the same dream. You just hope that I blow so that you can make it. You feel me? But they didn't put in the work every day. Like some people I'd ask them, like, have you even recorded? Like, how many songs have you wrote? They'd be like, I didn't even wrote a song. I was like, hell no, I'm not gonna make music with you. Like OZ,
Nah,
he
I
been making
feel
music
that.
and busting his ass. So the day I make, I'll be proud to tell him, like, bro, we did it, bro. We did it. You feel me?
No, I respect that. I respect that, bro. I already know what you mean on that. And this question right here go for both of y'all. As far as doing music, do y'all feel like it's the music now, or do y'all feel like it's the image?
Is it the what?
Is it the music, you know what I'm saying, that make an artist pop now, or is it the image that an artist has?
Man, are we talking about like for is that what are you talking about as far as what we're interested in or as in general
No,
like
no, I
in
mean just far as like, the music, you know what I'm saying, as a whole now. You know what I'm saying? Do you feel like just music as a whole now that they stressing off if you got the talent that you can actually rap now? Or is it just, hey, you got the right image, we'll put you on
yeah.
even if you trash as hell?
So okay. So I believe for most artists in the beginning it's the music, but it turns into a favoritism game and it turns into the image. It's who's influential, you know what I'm saying? Who's got that right fit, you know what I'm saying? As far as longevity it's gonna come down to like talent, you know what I'm saying? Who's really, really good, because some motherfuckers are ABC rappers, some are
Yeah.
ringtone rappers, some are lyricists, some some tell stories really well. It's gonna boil down to who's just really naturally good and who's worked and did it. That's what I feel. The image part is I'm not a big fan of it, but like it is what it is. It's a favoritism game.
Right,
No,
right. How you feel about it, Heartbreak?
No, I agree. It's like you could be the most talented person, sitting. You could be making music from your room, like Nav or Russ. They blew it from their bedroom. You feel me? So it's like you can be the most talented artist, but the moment that you drop that video and people get the chance to judge you. Oh, he's this tall, he's this color, he sounds like this, he looks like this, he's this size. You feel me? It changes the whole game. Then oh, he make good music, but they're gonna not listen to you around their friends. They're not gonna listen to you around their girlfriend as much as they really want to because they feel like they're gonna be judged as much as they judging you.
Right, right. And with that being said, that leads on to my next question. How does Heartbreak, what I'm saying, how does he deal with the negativity, what I'm saying, that he may or may not get?
Um, Shoot, have a routine. Or when it comes to if your dreams music, I wake up and focus on whether it's just writing a song first, create music and not getting on social media as much because it's gonna be there. Whether it's a post that made you think about something negative, whether it's a DM that you haven't even read, but that's how you're gonna start your morning. So I'm started off with the social media shit. You feel me? Like stay away from people. I stay in the house and I focus on my music. Like think about what I can do to what's the next step.
Right, right. And also, if somebody, came to you and was like, hey, Heartbreak, I'm trying to get in this music, what I'm saying, I want to do this music, what would be some things of advice that you would give to them?
Um, Honestly, some people don't have rhythm, so my advice is can't go for everyone because everyone just can't freestyle. If you have the ability to catch a rhythm and freestyle as often as possible when you're alone to help you think of like lyrics faster. Help your writing stuff. You just write all the time. The more you write, the better you're gonna get at it. You can't just okay. Your voice might not be always be the best, but trust me, there's an engineer that can get you right. So as long as you write, you're gonna get better.
Right, right. And let me ask you this. What do you feel like there's some things that artists do, what I'm saying, that end up hurting them more than helping them?
Um, Putting themselves on a pedestal for one. People that just don't gloat about your success. Don't like don't call yourself the goat type things. You feel me? And things like that. Because
Right.
there's other people that have different opinions. So whenever you state things like that, someone else will be like, okay, obviously we're not gonna listen to him because so and so's a goat. You feel me? So whenever you just be yourself, make your music. Don't be on social media replying to comments and stuff like that. Just make your music. Don't reply to no comments. Don't get into no arguments about your music. Just make music. Because the moment you have an opinion and someone feels like, oh, this is what he thinks on that, then someone can hate you. So it's like an example. So say I'm on Instagram or whatever, and I had a lyric and someone said, you sound like a feminist. I could just leave it alone and have them let them have an opinion. But if I say, no, I don't sound like feminist, then I'm going to have two girls hop on me worried talking about it, and it's going to ruin my career when I could just left it alone type stuff.
Right, where you could just ignore it and what I'm saying, just let everybody have their opinion on how they feel about it.
Any negativity, you could have just ignored it. You don't gotta listen to comments. That's why I said stay off that shit.
Right, right. Now I feel that. I feel that. And Big OZ, for you being on your A&R, what's some things that you look for as far as being on an A&R, and what's some things that's gonna just deter you from messing with an artist?
Um, okay, so I'm not gonna say no names, man, right? But like this other dude I was fucking with for a minute. He's got a lot of talent too. There's some things I don't like about him, but there's shit we don't like about everybody, But like it all depends whether it works. You guys work good together. Would appear like if other people like it. There's this other cat I fucked with for a minute, and he just don't. He's unwilling to invest in himself, and like it takes some time and money and everything else for like a lot of people miss what happens in the background, like mixing down the songs, doing all the other shit and fucking, you know, I got a family too here, I got to pay rent, I got bills, and I got kids, I got all sorts of other shit going on in my life. So for me to invest time into like doing a track with someone or whatever the case may be, and this other nigga man, he just will not invest in himself at all, like and like so that's a huge. If you won't invest in you, how am I supposed to invest in you? Let alone invest my time. You know what I mean? Money comes and goes. Like I go through gang money all the time, right? But man, my motherfucking time is important to me. So how can I invest my time in you? You won't invest in yourself. That's the biggest thing. That's the biggest thing I see nowadays. Um, as
No,
far as
I understand that because time is something you don't get back. And just like you said, you a family man and a businessman. Like I could be putting this time into another artist that ain't on the riffraff bullshit.
yeah, shit, or myself, shit.
Yeah.
I can go do something, man. Like I like to get out the house. You know what I'm saying? But
No,
as
I
far
respect that. I respect that. So heartbreak, what I'm saying? All right. Say, the major label holler at you. What's it gonna take? You know what I'm saying? How much is it? You know what I'm saying? Gonna take for a heartbreak to put his name on that dotted line?
Where you want a real number online?
Yeah, I mean everybody different. I mean you got. I mean look at it this way. You got Glorilla. She signed for 100 racks in the chain. You feel me? Like some people feel like they talent only worth 50 racks. Some people feel like they talent is worth 500 racks. You know what I'm saying? Every artist is different.
I mean, I take all the designer and the jury off, and I know who I am still. So I mean, I still need 3.5 M's. I'm not gonna sign for 100 racks. I'm not gonna sign for an M. I need like 3.5 because like there's people like OZ, you feel me? That we need to get shit rolling. You feel me? And the M gonna go by fast, especially if it's like especially when you got a team.
Right, right. Now I understand that. I
Yeah,
understand that, but
business.
that's why I asked that question. You know, everybody's different. You know, I had some artists say 500 racks. I done had some artists say 100,000. I done had some artists say, "Hey, just put a deal in front of me. I'll sign it. And we gonna make it do what it do." I mean, everybody different. You feel me?
I think the big part about that is what your goal is, what your long term plans are, because like he said, when you sign someone, when you decide to sign with someone, like you got to take into account, like you got other people you want to take care of too in the process. Like when I go to casino or something, like or
Yeah.
I come up on a little scheme I got going, like I get good amount of dough. You know what I'm saying? Like what am I gonna do with this money? I can't I can't just keep it to myself and run in the bedroom. You know what I'm saying? Like I got people around me I got to take care of in the process. And so is 500,000 gonna do that for me? Probably not. But that's what comes along with it. So yeah, that's where I stand with it.
No, I'll feel that. I'll feel that. And let me ask you this, Big OZ, speaking from an A&R standpoint. As far as say a major do want to holler at your artist, you know what I'm saying? Are you one of them A&Rs that's like, hey, bro, I'm gonna need to be in that meeting with you? Do not have this meeting if I ain't here with you present.
That's how it
He's
should
a
be.
grown ass man. He's a grown ass man. I'm here. I'm here because it's my nigga. I like his work. I like his talent, man. I wanna walk behind him. You know. But at the end of the day, if he wanted me there, I'll be there. But if he's a grown ass man, he can do what he wants to do. If he wants to sign to a label, he can. If he doesn't, I'm just trying to help him. You know what I'm saying? Like that's where I'm at with it. I'm not tripping on none of that shit.
Yeah,
No, no, I
definitely.
respect that. I respect that, bro. You feel me? Let me ask you, Heartbreak. They tell you, the major tell you, hey, you can have any 5 artists that you want. You know what I'm saying? Any genre. What 5 artists is you grabbing on that album?
Oh, it's gonna be cliche. It's gonna be cliche. I was one artist that don't need another artist to be popping. So I'd pick the baby because he doesn't need someone else on his album to be controversial. I get Young Boy because he doesn't need someone on his stage to be controversial. I wouldn't get a Drake or the Migos, you feel me? Because they're bigger artists and they should be like Young Thug and do features with more small local artists because it would change their life. Instead, they hold the word. They could literally get on the feature and just say a word and it would change someone's life. So it's like the fact that they didn't do that, I wouldn't really put them on a project. So probably just Young Boy and the baby. Anyone else is pretty much like riding someone else's wave at the point at the time. Like choosing sides, and I don't really like. I don't like that.
Nah, nah, I respect that, bro. I respect that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's opinion is different. Everybody feel like they need the Drake stimulus package to come up. You feel me?
If it was that easy, then I would get it. You feel me? But he's not. You're not just gonna walk into Drake and be like, "Hey, Drake, like, I got the talent. Just give my USB a try." They're gonna throw it in the trash can. I know Meek Mill gonna keep that tape. He might not play it that same day, but Meek Mill gonna play that tape at one point. You feel me? Because he came from that. So I get a Meek
Right,
Mill.
right. Now I feel that. I feel that. You know what I'm saying? He gonna understand your background more of a Drake than who really ain't cut like that.
Yeah. Didn't come
Someone that
from where I came
understands the
from.
struggle. Someone that
Yeah.
understands the struggle. You got to pay it forward. For sure.
Right now, Big OZ, you being an A&R, he gave 2 artists. What's a couple of artists you would like to see him work with that you think, like, hey man, I'll put him with this dude or this female. Hey, that's gonna be a certified hit.
Honestly, I think he would be good with. I think female artists. I think female artists would go really good. Would be a good contrast for him because, like, I'm at me personally. I'm at an age. I like to hear. Okay, well, this is my personal opinion. I feel like his better music is his like
Yeah.
somewhere in the realm between not so much gangster, but mainstream. Like I feel like his realm's right in between there is really dope. So like I want to that's like his just type of shit. I'll hop in the car with him and drive and listen to. All I listen to is our music, nigga. I don't listen to nothing else.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I got on my phone, nigga, on Chris. So,
Right, right.
so yeah, I would like to see him on there with a dope ass like probably like a not necessarily pop, but like a mix between a pop or hip hop female artist.
Almost like a Janae Aiko or something.
There we go.
Yeah.
That part.
You feel me? Oh yeah, man. You feel me? I'm a music head, man. I walk with everybody. I walk with the Janaes. I walk with the Summer
Yeah.
Walkers. You know what I'm saying?
Either one of them. Man.
Right.
So let me see. They had you drop an album. You feel me? What's gonna be the first song that you putting out to the public? You know what I'm saying? What's the first type of major? You know what I'm saying? First song off your album that you want to put out to the public?
You mean the genre of the song?
Not yeah, yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? Do you want to put out that club banger? You know what I'm saying? Do you want to put out that street hit? Do you want to put out that, you know what I'm saying, emo track where people get to know you as a person, as an artist? You know what I'm saying? Well, what's that track that you go the first one that you gonna want to put out?
You're asking what like currently or when I make it? Like when the one success
I
starts
mean,
coming.
just whatever. You know what I'm saying? Just whatever. You know, if
Currently,
it's something that you make it now, just whatever you feel like is that song that you want to get the people to know you for.
I really want to make something that you know a dude can ride in the car with the female with, and she can say the lyrics too. But it'd be a dude song. You feel me?
Got you. Got you.
You know, so pretty much club music. You know, and there ain't no more. There ain't no house party performances. There's no street performance. You feel me? It's either in the club or there's no performance. So really, just things that people in the club, the audience in the club won't be feeling. Until we start getting bigger venues. But we do
Right.
think about it.
Exactly.
When we're making music. We're thinking like, okay, what kind of venue would we be aiming for? What kind of audience would we be aiming for in this music? We don't just create music. We think about the audience beforehand.
No, that's real. That's real. You feel me? So like what's you know what I'm saying, growing up, as far as music was, who's some other artists that influenced you to want to do music?
Man, like I said, I'm really an artist more than a rapper. So I was listening to like so I did listen to Eminem, listen to 50 Cent, I listen to really so I wanted to do Christian rap when it first started. You feel me? My foster dad was a pastor. And so I want to do Christian rap, but I at one point I met Lecrae in person. He's like the top Christian rapper. I met him in person. He came to my church, but we had a talk, and he liked my music. But after he left, I searched up his following versus Lil Wayne's following at the time, and Lil Wayne quadrupled him 5 times, 6 times his following. And I was like, why reach that many people if I can reach this people? I don't gotta like talk about the same shit, pussy, money, weed in the same way as everyone else is, but I can make like music for the soul, for the people. You feel me? And still reach that.
Right, right. No, I respect that though. I respect that. When I first started doing music, one of my biggest dreams was, hey man, I want to do a song with Biggie. Once Biggie passed, it was like half of my dream died with him. You know what I mean?
1,000.
So like now I feel like God's like, hey, bro, kind of like what Big OZ was saying. Everybody had a time. I feel like as far as me doing music, my time is up. So let me go ahead and do a podcast where I can give other artists light, you know what I'm saying, and promote them, give them some kind of shine, give them a platform where they can speak on whatever, or people just get to know them or just hear their music because it's not a lot of platforms out here where you got to have a certain name or you ain't allowed at the table. Like, no, everybody allowed at my table. Anybody can come and eat.
Absolutely. Let's go. Just on
So,
the start
with
going.
that being said, as far as the industry, you know what I mean? Do you feel like the industry is too clicked up now, you know what I mean? And not really welcoming and open to, new artists and new ideas, new forms of music?
Yeah, I think it's like divided into two sides. I can't really speak on the sides, but I feel like there's like really like just like two sides to music. Like you either fuck with one artist, you fuck with one other side because if you like one artist, they're more than likely fucking with a whole other group of artists, in the industry that don't fuck with this side. So pretty much turned gang, just like gangbanging in the government. It's like Democrats and Republicans. They took it to the government. They took it to the industry too. You know, it's not necessarily true gangbanging, but they have it to where you're either riding for a side or you're probably not in. You know.
Nah, that's facts. That's facts. You know what I'm saying? Like just on some real talk. And let me ask you, Big OZ, you being A&R, you know what I'm saying, solid. Like say a major, it's like, hey, Big OZ, we want you to go out here, and grab us the next hot one. You know what I'm saying? We looking for the next hot thing. You know what I'm saying? What's something that you gonna be looking for that you would consider, hey, this could be the next hot thing right here?
I want to look at their personality. I feel like they could have the lingo and all the other bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But if they're not open minded and not versatile, they're in for a short run. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like you gotta be versatile and you gotta be open minded. You can't be. You gotta just like you know Okay, so like when I was a youngster, yeah, you see now damn black folks skateboarding, right?
Man,
But nowadays you start to see that more. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking for the nigga on the skateboard. That's what I'm talking
man.
about. So,
Right,
yeah,
right.
yeah.
And
Someone put
you see this, and this was funny. Is like, all right, when Dirk did the country song "Broadway Girls," he said on the interview, Dirk was like, "Man, my team called me like, man, what the fuck you doing, bro? You tripping with this shit, man? The fuck, man? Anybody trying to hear this shit, man? You on some country shit now? Come on, Dirk, bro, you tripping, bro? Like, he was like, them niggas drove his ass. Like that nigga really got roasted over that shit. But only Dirk seen the bigger picture though." So, with that being said, how would you feel if a country artist is like, "Hey, Big OZ, man, I want to work with Heartbreak, man. I think we can do something dope together." What's gonna be, what I'm saying? How y'all gonna feel about that?
I think Heartbreak will do it. Yeah, I think you do it. I don't know. That's just my opinion.
Yeah.
I think he surprises me so much. So I think that's something he would do, and I'll be like, shit, yeah. Nigga, if you want to do it, do it. I would. I'll do it. I'll be have to do a song with Billy Ray Cyrus or fucking Toby Keith or something. Oh yeah.
Luke Bryan, Tim McGraw,
Yeah.
Kane
Shit.
Brown,
You mean Miley Cyrus?
Miley Cyrus, for real. The old Miley though, she gotta be country on that.
Yeah, that boy.
Now, I respect that though. I respect that. It's a heartbreak. You know what I'm saying? Is that gonna be something? You feel like, hey, this is gonna be easy for me to do, or you feel like, you're gonna have to zip and pull up your cowboy boots.
If I'm like I said, I'm from Texas, so it's like honestly, if a country artist ever hear this, I already got a song ready. You feel me? And it's a hit. You feel me? So it's like whenever that country artist ready, I already been had that, in reserve.
Nah, that's dope. That's dope. You know what I'm saying? Just because you got that background already being from Texas.
For sure.
You feel me? Like that for real might be something that might hit, you know what I'm saying, just as far as statewide, where, what I'm saying, hey, the country girls could rock with it, but hey, my fellas in the hood, you know what I'm saying, they could bump it too though.
Man, listen, the time where they dropped Old Town Road, I dropped something called Farmers Only, you feel me? And it went viral, And I should have did the video, I never did. I wanted to do it right, and I didn't have the resources or funds at the time. But yeah, I know if I did anything that's like country related, especially in Florida and Texas, it's gonna go up. You feel me? Everything I did so far has.
Nah, that's dope though. That's dope. At least you already thinking, outside of the box. You feel me? Because you ain't really got a lot of artists that do that. You know what I mean? So like, if you know what I'm saying, if it was up to you, what would be some things about the whole rap game that you would change? You know what I'm saying? As far as, you and Big OZ, what's some things about the rap game right now that's going on that y'all will both change? To like basically, you know what I'm saying, make it a better rap game.
Um,
Favoritism. I feel like if you drop, I'm gonna keep it a band. Video music videos are tight. When I was a kid, you used to have to like watch them on like the jukebox or shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like if you took the music videos out of the equation and you just had the music, I feel like people would have a better. Certain people would make like certain people that deserved it would make it more. So that's my opinion. If you wanted to fix the music industry a little bit, I think that would. If you took that part out or minimized it, then it would be. I think it would be a lot better. Because
Right,
music,
right. Make it more about the
music,
music and put the
yeah,
video
music's
on the
not.
back burner
Yeah,
than the opposite.
music's not a visual. music's this is what you hear, and it's your mind. You know what I'm saying? It's not a visual. It's not like you know. So that's just my opinion.
So now it's about who got the best visuals and
Yeah.
for real though, who has the best looking music video, who's getting the best angle,
Who's
best
got the
color.
most people in it? Fuck it.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, you feel Drake got a basketball court in his crib, you know what I mean?
Man,
Nah, I feel that, and what would it be for you, Heartbreak? You know what I'm saying? What would be some things you would change? You know what I'm saying to make the rap game better?
yeah, just if I could change things, like that's like out of our control, shit. Just bring some of the real like entrepreneurs for the music game back. You feel me? I wouldn't have let Easy E died, even though I didn't listen to NWA. I'm from Texas, you feel me? But I wouldn't have let Easy E die. Wouldn't have let Tupac die. You feel me? I didn't listen to him till high school. You feel me? I wouldn't have let Biggie die. You feel me? Just like the entrepreneurs that were there when the game just started changing. You feel me? Like Eminem would still be there. 50 Cent would still be there. You feel me? All these Andre, Outcast, all them niggas would still be there. You feel me? But I just wouldn't have let some people not be present because the standard for music has been dropped because the best you can get. People say once you evolve as an artist, you get to Drake, then you know you did it. You feel me? When back in the day, you feel me, it was a humble Tupac that like didn't was a superstar but didn't walk around like I'm a superstar. Don't touch me. You feel me?
Right, right. To where I knew I was on that level, but I'm still, you know what I'm saying, able to get down here with the people.
So I just changed the big dog. That's all.
No, I respect that though. That's a dope answer. You know what I'm saying? That's a dope answer, right? Let me get y'all's opinion. You know what I'm saying? This for both of y'all. Let me get y'all opinion on drill music as a whole. What's y'all's opinion on drill music?
Oh shit, drill music. I listen to a little bit of drill music. I listen to an Italian artist named Kada.
Ooh.
He's dope, and I only understand about half the song. They go crazy.
You going line for line for line for line for line.
Yeah, drill music, man. That's some
Shit,
shit.
drill. Like he said, I've had some people from out the country. Like I got this one like African producer from Ghana. He does drill, and
Yeah.
he wants to send me a track. And I know this one dude from UK. He's gonna be viral on TikTok. He want me to do a track, but it's like when you just switch over to music, it's kind of hard. Like just think about you got to think about your fan base. That's the only reason I have it in transition. But for the people doing drill music, keep doing your thing. There's like hella different forms of drill music. It's like R&B. It's rhythm and blues. There's a million types of ways. There's happy feeling rhythm and blues. There's a sad feeling. So same thing with drill. There's sad shit. There's storytelling shit. There's street shit. So it's like, yeah, shout out drill.
No, I feel that. I feel that. And let me ask y'all this. Do y'all feel like drill music as a whole, do y'all feel like it was a benefit or a help to the culture? Or do you feel like it should have been kept from the culture?
Name it something different.
Meaning,
Oh,
like, do you feel like drill music should have even been brought in as music, or could the music rap game, you know what I'm saying, whatever had did without drill as a whole?
Probably never that because that's New York's culture. That's like UK's culture. So it's like um yeah, nah, drill was needed. You feel me? That's why I said it just changed the name because if you know what drill started off as and what it's always gonna be, then they need to change the name to something, because it's a music genre, not an action. You feel me? So when people talk about, oh, you're a drill rapper, I mean you be doing drills, etc. type shit. You feel me? So just change the name of the music because it's a music genre. Changes to storytelling instead of drill, something like that.
No, I feel that. And let me ask you, why do you, you know what I'm saying, why do you feel like that is? You know what I'm saying? Why do you feel like people get the misconception that, you know what I'm saying, just because a person say they do drill music, they got to be out here really, you know what I'm saying, putting people down?
Because it's the image. They say, "Oh, you doing drill music?" It's because the word. You feel me? You're talking about music, about drilling. You feel me? So it's like, what do you expect? It's not love music. You feel me? It's not. It's not pop music. It's drill music.
Right, right. And for you, Big OZ, you know what I'm saying? Do you feel like, drill was a benefit to the rap game, or do you feel like, it could have been kept from the rap game?
it's all an expression. It's all It's I mean shit. Put it. Leaving the rap game, man. I think it's part of it, man. It's part of a culture. whether it's our culture in California, whether it's in New York, UK, Italy. It's a part
Mm.
it's part of someone's culture, man. Bring it in. I don't discriminate.
Nah, that's dope. That's dope. You know what I'm saying? I mean, because regardless if you like it or not, it's all a form of artistry.
Absolutely.
You feel me? And we know, all art we don't like, some art they got new paintings, new sculptures, so on and so forth. You know what I mean? Some is just regular art, but not all art is, perceived well or even taken well, but it's all still art at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So no, I understand that. I understand that though. You know what I'm saying? That's dope. That's dope. So with you, Heartbreak, you know what I'm saying, and the album you working on, you know what I'm saying, give us, some insight just about the album. You feel me? Like the title of the album, what made you come up with that title of the album, you know what I'm saying, what you want to do with the album, like what you want to see come from it, after it drops, so on and so forth.
I mean, I really just came to OZ with like with the title. When it comes to the title, I came to OZ with the title just because I thought about him being on it and me being on it. It's like me coming here. I'm adjusting to the if you say you study music. Kendrick had the To Pimp a Butterfly, and it was about something beautiful coming in the ugly environment and surviving. You feel me? So it's like Sacramento Kid is about me coming to the environment and adjusting, and he's also on the tape. So on the cover, he's already by the North Highland sign. He's already home. You feel me like that? And I'm just coming to his. I'm coming to the new environment. You feel me? So it's like yeah, it's just about he's already like when it comes to the environment, he's already adjusted. You feel me? So it's Sacramento. He could teach and I can learn. So the Sacramento-cated is for people that already been here and can relate, or people just coming here and teaching them how to adjust.
I feel like not to impose my will, but man, I feel like he came to Sacramento. We got our own little swag out here, our own get down. And when he came in, I feel like it's his introduction of what he's brought and how he's mixed it in with what we got, and it's presenting it. That's kind of like my take on the album.
Okay. Okay. And like, what is you know what I'm saying? What do you want to see? You know what I'm saying? Come from the album. You know what I'm saying? As far as like, what do you feel like a good album is? You feel me? Like when it dropped, you know what I'm saying, and the people, actually get to soak it up and get the network with it and listen to it. What's the response and the reaction you feel like that you want to get to be like, all right, I know this album. You know what I'm saying? They hit right.
Well, for me, I'm smart enough to know your number's gonna go as far as you're willing to like promote yourself. You feel me? You can't sit there and hope it goes somewhere. So we promote ourselves, we do the promotion we need to, and then it should do the numbers that we expect. At the same time, if we just wanted to chill and let it come naturally with zero promotion and just let it just post it, let people hear it. Longevity, it doesn't matter. It's good music. It's gonna get numbers regardless. Whether it's now in a year, whatever. It's gonna yeah, it's a good project, so it's gonna have a good outcome.
No, no, I feel that. I feel that. You know what I mean? Because some artists feel like, hey, if it don't do this or if it don't do this, oh man, that album was trash. But like I say, it's all in the eyes of the beholder. It's all in the eyes of the artist. You feel me? Every artist is different. You know what I mean? So, well, one man might think, oh, that album did hit. The next artist might be like, hey, shit, I appreciate that blessing. That was up. You
Yeah,
feel me?
It's dope.
it's
So,
dope. Yeah, I got my. I don't think like if we're rating each song 5 stars, I don't think we went like really 4 stars on any songs. I'm pretty sure uh, on this we're gonna put our each one of our singles. You put your single the one that you did the video
Yeah.
for. Okay, yeah, we're gonna each have a single where we're not on the song with each other. You feel me? To present, I guess, our own take on music. You feel me? And so it's like yeah, even those songs 5 out of 5. You feel me? So I mean,
nah,
it's
and I was gonna say, man, I see y'all over there in the booth. You know what I'm saying? If y'all got a little snippet or something y'all want to throw off, hey, go ahead. You know what I'm saying? Bless the people with a little something.
What
he said, I think on the booth if y'all want to bust something, the people with a snippet.
Oh, play something.
Yeah,
Okay, I
Yeah,
mean,
you want to drop a little snippet for the folks? You know what I'm saying? Hey, you already know what it is, Big OZ. You know how we network over here, man. It's all love.
which one? But here.
You call it Master Boy
Techno?
You call it Master Boy Street Style?
Would you think techno or would you?
No, like Cloudy Day is one of the cash apps. They
Yeah,
want to see
not
the
cash,
no,
not
yeah,
cash.
project. Not cash app.
Not cash.
So what? Not Cloudy Days.
Oh, we play Cloudy Days. Run it. All right.
You should really let them see your single, but if you're not trying to let nobody hear it, I think that's one of my favorite songs.
The single? My
Your
single?
single is one of my favorite.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, go ahead, give it the proper introduction, Big OZ.
Oh my goodness. All right, man. Shit, let me open it up.
She say, "Are y'all open to something?"
Oh, here we go. One second.
I ain't gonna put a million for it.
All right. Can you hear it?
Yeah, you good. You good.
I wish we could stream that video to him too.
Oh yeah. I know I haven't uploaded it.
It's not dropped yet?
No.
Oh yeah, you're waiting for the project?
Yeah.
That's smart, brother. Hey.
Damn, baby, I love the way you look. I can see you thinking about what you gon' do. You both be here and there to my room. Nobody else knows that.
Check it out, baby girl, a gangster crib. And I was raised in the hood on some gangster shit. So if you get a chance to meet you, let a gangster hit. And if you fall mildly, you'll be a gangster bitch. I'm on some gangster shit. As I slide through the club, got my nigga Luck with me. A 9 and a snub, there's no time for no scrub. Wanna dine in the club. A couple hours later, we was grinding the tub from behind on my love. I'ma show you what I'm about. Move the ass from the bed to the floor to the couch. Have to turn your ass out. Have you high up in the clouds. Once we tie your ass down, then bust in your mouth. I'ma go and run around. You know, without a doubt, I'ma slide back through and take your fine ass out. But you know I gotta go. It's still 6'4". I told you once, baby girl, just keep it on the low.
Damn, baby, I love the way you look. I can see you thinking about what you gon' do. You both be here and there to my room. Nobody has to know, they'll keep it on the low.
Do I got yours on here?
What is it?
What is? I don't know which one is yours.
I was supposed to be the no, I'm a stoner, but I didn't want to do that.
Oh, yeah. I don't know.
Can we play Cloudy Days?
Cloudy Days, yeah. I'll put Cloudy Days on the front. Okay. Cloudy Days.
Okay, I see you. I see you. What else you got in the tuck? What else you got over in the tuck?
All right, well. All right, you hear that?
Yup, you good.
Purchase your tracks today.
Hey, for real, shout out OZ the biggest.
I'm just thinking about the brighter days, cause every day is cloudy around this bitch, gotta get my life a break. And so take my friends away like Justin say this life it ain't. You know what's up, but I can't wear no vest, we ain't no fighting game. Really take free baby, he the main shooter. Free the home team and fuck the nerds, you know I hate losers. How the fuck you beefing for your brother? How you run my flag when they stay on me like a cuddle bug? It's a Texas, fucking see your body, bitch, we team rocket. Hey. Only for the grand, tell them keep talking. This big brother on with us, damn people, you won't see too often. Mask on like I'm B watching. Hey, coughing, talking like that function. Cause they really dead. The 4th of July, we was gonna make that fire crash. Fuck it up, hey. But I can't let it slide. Was fighting for my life inside that cell when niggas said I died. Niggas put a stack on top of my head and I ain't going side. Lord, if the sun catch me, turn me to a poltergeist. So I can kill these niggas with that anger that I hold inside. Let them niggas touch the ones I love so I can go for night. The beef and give me chills, but hot nigga, guess it's only right. Let me know the words. Keep my heart to my cause he hold my life.
Hey.
I'm just thinking about the brighter days, cause every day is cloudy around this bitch, gotta get my life right. Next to my friends away like just say this life it ain't. You know what's up, but I can't win no best, we ain't no fucking game. Can really take his life away. Free JB, the main shooter. Free the whole team, and fuck the nerds, you know I hate losers. How the fuck we beefing, pick your brother up. How you burn my flag when they stay on me like a cuddle bug. I'm just thinking about the brighter days, cause every day is cloudy around this bitch, gotta get my life a break. And so take my friends away like just say this life it ain't. You know what's up, but I can't win no best, we ain't no fucking gang. Can really take his life right. Free JB, the main shooter. Free the home team, and fuck the nerds, you know I hate losers. How the fuck we beefing, pick your brother up. How you burn my flag when they stay on me like a cuddle bug.
Cloud days, stormy nights, late flights. Live your life. More negative than the blood type. Ain't no fake hype. My niggas stay striped. Arrows kitchen, mixing blood tears with brain fight. No afraid, right? Beast mob that was bluffing. Shoot the hearts pumping. About all it takes to kill a woman. Now I'm clutching. You went right at night, no punching. All Russian. Call me Putin. Ain't no frontin' when you see me hit that panic
I'm
button.
just thinking about the brighter days, cause every day is cloudy.
I'm telling you, gonna slap.
And so take my friends away like just say this life it ain't. You know what's up, but I can't wear no best, we ain't no fucking gang. Can really take his life away. Free JB, he the main shooter. Free the home team, and fuck the nerds, you know I hate losers. How the fuck we beefing, pick your brother up. How you burn my flag when they stay on me like a cuddle bug. I'm just thinking about the brighter days, cause every day is cloudy around this bitch, gotta get my life right. And so take my friends away like just say this life it ain't. You know what's up, but I can't wear no best, we ain't no fucking gang. Can really take his life away. Free JB, the main shooter. Free the home team, and fuck the nerds, you know I hate losers. How the fuck we beefing, pick your brother up. How you burn my flag when they stay on me like a cuddle bug.
Purchase your
I haven't
tracks
had none of
today.
these on my phone since the cable left.
Hey, okay. I see y'all over there in the kitchen, man. I see y'all in the kitchen cooking.
Trying.
Nah, man, I see y'all boys over there doing y'all due diligence, man, getting it in, bro. You feel me? That's what's up and shit, though, man. You feel me? Like doing the interview with Big OZ from the gate. He had already told me, like, hey, man, I'm gonna, bring a couple of artists to the platform. You feel me? So I told him a long time ago, like, man, it's all love. Anybody that needs, you know what I'm saying, some light, hey, I got you. It's nothing, bro. You feel me? Say less. So, have you on the platform was already spoken into existence way back.
Yeah,
You feel me? And like I told him, it ain't enough people out here doing this. You know what I'm saying? I wish it was a whole 100 more of me, you know what I'm saying, out here doing the same shit that he doing. You feel me? That y'all doing. All of that, just showing genuine love, just trying to see niggas win and shit, man.
Yeah, sure.
You feel me? It ain't enough of that and shit. And like just you as an artist, you know what I mean? Like how do you know what I'm saying? What's your thought process? You know what I mean? Like when you jump into the booth and you about to knock out a track, what's your thought process like? How are you about to get this done? You know what I'm saying? Just whoop de whoop, whatever. You know what I'm saying? What's your thought process as far as when you laying down the track in the booth?
unless it's something really fast, most of the time I'm just trying to go in there and punch in. Like I don't really do too much writing. If I write, it's a beat that's like very complex, and I just want it to be perfect, So I'm gonna sit down there and write a perfect hook.
He's a perfectionist, anyways.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And like playing the song back, you know what I mean? Are you a perfectionist? You know what I mean? Like, how do you critique your own song? Because us as artists, it's completely different when we critique our own songs compared to when somebody else critique our songs.
Let me answer that. Hold on. He'll do it. He'll hear a beat, go in there, nigga, lay the track, lay the foundation. I'll put mine on later on, finish it, send it to him. He'll like it, come back 2 days later, like, man, I want to redo for my part. He's that much of a perfectionist. I'll be like, damn, that shit was dope, right? But he's got a finer tuned ear for it than I do. You know what I'm saying? So like, I try to just go with what sounds good to him. Because he's got the youth in his ear. My shit's getting old, so but yeah.
Now, and let me ask you, Big Ozzy, just being as an A&R, do that get frustrating at times where it's like, man, I thought we was done with the track. I was about to go ahead and put the seal on it, it's done, you know what I'm saying? You want to reopen it.
Sometimes, but I try to be pretty flexible about it. He's I don't know. He likes. I think we're good critiques for each other. You know what I'm saying? But he's just him overall. He's a real good critique. So he likes to fix certain things. There's times like he'll he wanted me to fix something on this one track we got, and I tried it. I don't like it. So yeah, he's got an ear for it, man. He's definitely a perfectionist. So absolutely.
No, but I think that's what make a, you know what I'm saying, a duo dope as far as, just producer, A&R and artist, you know what I mean? It's just having a relationship with somebody where you could just be open and honest. Like if you feel like he do a verse and the verse ain't really up to par, you can tell them like, "Hey, bro, I know you could do better on that verse." Then the next person just let the verse fly. Like, shit, that ain't my artist, or it's whatever. You know what I'm saying? He put it down. I'm just gonna let it ride. You know what I mean?
Mm, yeah, he's he's told
And
me he's told me some of my shit's been before. You'll let me know. But most of the time, the shit I don't like, he likes.
No, for
So
sure. Yeah, I like him coming out of his comfort zone. You feel me? That's
yeah,
what I really do. You feel me? When he created new music, like he's trying out something new. Most of the time, I really like it, but he just like really, I guess he uncomfortable making the new sound. But most of the time, he really snapped. You know, like if I could make a note when they say, I know you're probably gonna say this forever, both of y'all. You feel me? But it's like I really don't feel like y'all climb up, especially OZ, just because like. Man, I don't know what potential is like out of an older person's eyes, like what potential is. You feel me? Because y'all probably been here 10 more years than me. Shit. But when I see OZ, I'm like, man, there's no way. Like when he be saying that, I'm like, there's no way he really just believe that in mind. I know that he still got shot. Like there's gonna be a point where he gonna be walking through like playing and be like, that's big OZ though. I don't know what's gonna take off, but I know something's gonna take off for him. You feel me? I don't believe it's time. I don't think it's just gonna be me. You feel me? It might be me to help him get that stepping stone to get where the hell he need to be to that spotlight he need to get to. But at the same time, I think he been had it. You feel me? He's just
right,
different.
right.
He don't sound like no one else. I don't come to the West Coast and I didn't hear his music thinking he sound like E40, thinking he sound like YG, thinking he sound like West Coast art. Like he do sound like a West Coast artist, but you wouldn't think. He just sound like a strict artist. He don't always just sound like a rapper. So I really fuck with his music.
I mean, that's why, like me personally, me being an artist, I remember, you know what I'm saying, just having my own producer. And I was like, bro, if I ever make it, you going with me because, you know what I'm saying, I don't know these industry niggas like that. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like, yeah, I could do songs with Timberland and Scott Scorched and so on and so forth, even Dre, but nigga, I don't know them niggas the way I know you. You know what I'm saying? So meaning these niggas can give me a hot ass beat and hey, I can have a hot ass mix, but what if I know that this song could sound 5 times better? They might not tell me that this song could sound 5 times better. You know what I'm saying? But I know you, my nigga, you gonna be like, hey, bro, add this, take this away, put this
yeah.
on it, do this to it. Hey, bro, yeah, nigga, this motherfucker about to be hit stupid harder. You feel me? Just that kind of rapport and shit that you got with people.
yeah.
So do you feel like, you know what I'm saying, as far as like with you two, do y'all feel like that's important as far as just being in the music game periods, the rapport and the relationships that you got with the people you networking and doing music with?
As long as you network with the right people. If you network with the wrong people, they might not let you get nowhere. But you network with the right people, they'll lead you to success. Like they had that dinner with Jay Z, whatever. Pretty much networking. You're either gonna get what it was like 200,000 with Jay Z, or from Jay Z, or you're gonna sit there and have dinner with him. And he made the dude pay for dinner. Passed up on his money. And Jay Z didn't give him any information. He didn't talk to him the whole time. You feel me? So it's like watch out who you network with, because some people are gonna leave you where you started.
Right, right. But see, I mean, do y'all feel like this? Do y'all feel like the Jay-Z's of the game, you know what I'm saying? The ones that's really making power moves, the yays of the game. Do you feel like they could be doing way more for like a lot of the blacks that's in the game that's signed and not signed artists?
Shit. If American Idol can choose somebody to blow up each year, they can do a feature for somebody through a raffle, something. There should be a talent showcase where they put on one artist a year for sure. And there's an open showcase showing what this artist took to get here. You feel me? So it's not just like, oh, this nigga just blew up overnight off his song. You feel me? He had to get on stage. He had to pay $200 for the slot, get on stage here, do this performance. When that performance go here, you feel me? And then he got that Lil Yachty feature that blew him up. You feel me? If I can see a nigga took that path to make it, I can respect it. But You know, if I feel like someone just like, got to push, like he's YG cousin, so YG just got on the song, boom. Like it's cool to be family and shit, but there's some talented people out here that really need it though, change their life.
No, I respect that, bro. Hella, cause me personally, you know what I'm saying. Everybody that's in the rap game, they hold praise to Jay Z like he that dude. Cool, I respect that. But at the same time, if you that dude, you gotta do more for other dudes. You know what I mean? You can't just be that dude and sit on the throne and just take all of the riches and the fame and all of the, what I'm saying, fame and glory. You getting all the praise, but you ain't giving nothing back, bro. I mean, like what you doing though? You know what I'm saying? You got all this power, but what you doing with it?
That's what I'm saying. It got to be an open example of them showing love back. It can't be no private donations or sliding in the door and getting on the feature of someone. Like I want it to be like almost. Man, I want it to be almost Hunger Games public, bro. I want to know Jay Z just did this for this artist and help him blow up. I don't want that to happen like often, bro.
Right, exactly. I
Even if
mean,
it's
we kind of seen it with Ye, with him pulling in designer. You know what I mean? Because let's
yeah,
be honest, nobody would know a designer if it wasn't for Ye co-stamping him. But at the same time, the way that good music and Ye did designer, as far as we go suck you draw for this one hit, and after that, bro, you out the plane. I hope you got a parachute.
man. Now he's trying to promote himself.
That's what I didn't like. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it was dope that you put somebody on that normally people wouldn't have knew about. But how you did the dude, it's like, damn, was it really he under the label or you just heard a hit and it's like, hey, let me go ahead and just finesse him for this hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what
Black.
I mean? So like even with like the Yays and shit, what's your opinion, you know what I'm saying, just around what Ye doing? You know what I mean? Like everybody got one, you feel me? What's y'all's opinion as far as, what Ye out here doing?
Look, the only thing I speak on what Kanye's doing as a man is spreading the truth about Jews. You feel me? Black Jews. That's the only thing I speak on. You feel me? And if you don't know what I'm talking about, then I guess it's not for the conversation. You feel me?
I feel like
Nah, hey, you already know, you know what I'm saying? I'm aware. You already know I'm aware.
I feel like um R&B, hip hop, rap, whatever. I feel like that's a predominantly black genre, right? That's where we seem to excel in a lot, right?
Sure.
So I feel like us as a culture, ethnicity, and everything, we're coming out of the 20th century, the 1900s, the 50s, 60s, where we experienced a lot of
The key at the
our, our,
top of the
grand, our
door.
grandparents, our parents experienced a lot of racism and stuff. So I feel like we're still healing from that currently. So I feel like the big artists that have made it, they need they ain't doing nothing but like helping our people. You know what I'm saying, by uplifting other artists. You know what I'm saying. I feel like that we need to do that as a whole for our for our culture. Black folks, we tend to like shun each other a lot rather than embrace each other. I feel like that if the people that already made it help lift others up, I feel like it do a lot, not just for music but also for us as a people. So,
Nah, that's dope though. That's dope. What's y'all opinion as far as, what I'm saying, them talking about the whole rap union? You know what I mean? How do y'all feel about that? You know what I'm saying? As far as them having a rap union.
I was about to say I'm not involved. I have nothing. I do not know about that.
yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, basically, you know what I'm saying? Like they trying basically what they trying to do is basically for rappers that's retired, you know what I'm saying, after a certain age, royalties don't kick in the same. They not making newer music, you know what I mean? So they still eating off the things that they had back, all they throwback classics, you feel me? So they talking about having a union where, all of the rappers, you know what I'm saying, kick in a certain percentage. And basically, after certain rappers retire, hey, we all eating off of that.
That's cool.
It's cool.
You know what I mean? Almost
That's
like, I'm saying, helping each other help each other.
Yeah, that's right.
cool.
That's
That's
right.
cool.
Yeah, that's right.
I mean,
You gotta
because like, all right, like
respect.
for example, right now, I don't know if Heartbreak know who De La Soul is. Big OZ, I know you do.
Yeah,
But like right now, De La Soul, they not even getting they royalties right now, still to this day, bro.
yeah. They're dope too.
You know what I
Yep.
mean? To where they was literally on Drink Champs crying. You know what I mean? Grown men literally crying like, bro, this is crazy that we been doing this same song and having royalties owed to us since the 80s, bro.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know what I mean? And they ain't got to eat off of nothing. So that's where, the whole rap union was all formulated from, was, what I'm saying, seeing rappers that's no longer making newer music and basically just out here starving when there's other people still eating off their royalties.
yeah.
So like with contracts being drawn up, because Ye tripping about the contracts. In your opinion, Big OZ and Heartbreak, you know what I'm saying? This is gonna be the last question before we close it out. In
All
your
right.
opinion, what is a fair contract?
Sure. I heard most artists get paid 30%. I think for really when you're an artist, you need to get paid like 80-20. You're not really fucking over a label if you're getting paid 80-20. From a real label, I think you get 80-20 and not 30-70 in the label's favor. I feel like as an artist, you should get 80% because your vocals is creating the platform that they're. If you didn't, if all the rappers went on hiatus and we didn't go and record music, they wouldn't have nothing to market. You feel me? So the fact that we're getting paid 30% of something that we start off with,
I feel like
Now I feel that. And how many albums do you feel like, what I'm saying, is a fair album, what I'm saying, per contract?
I say like two to three. Like if I sign for that 3.5, it would be like I want damn near I let them pay me $1 million every time I complete a tape. With the knowledge that I have over 1,200 unreleased songs, so I could just put together a tape and give it to them and make my money, you know.
Okay. And Big OZ, same question, bro.
um a fair contract, man. Percent. So I think a lot of it depends on what all the labels doing for the artist. I mean, because the artist doesn't have to get his own studio time anymore, right? He doesn't have to do
Right.
none of that other stuff, the promoting, the managing, all the other. So I think a lot of that comes into play, because I did music back in the '90s, and it was it was rough back then. It was rough as far as like, some labels got so greedy to the point where they would just pay the artist however much for this album and then distribute the album themselves and push it and
Make
keep
money.
everything. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like it needs to be tipped more in the artist's favor than it is in the label's favor. And I feel like the contract should be for at least two albums. 2 albums would be good.
So
Yeah,
That's what's up. That's what's up. Now I feel that though. I feel that though. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to look at it from both sides, like what the label doing for the artist and what the artist is doing for the label at the same time.
you know.
So meaning like if you gonna be that one hit wonder, nigga, you gonna actually be around for a minute.
Yeah, yeah. If you're signed, you're guaranteed 2 albums. You know what I'm saying? For
yeah, for
sure.
sure, for
You
sure.
know what I mean? Don't just take this one real good one and throw me to the curb.
The
Yeah.
minimum, the
Yeah,
minimum for like when you start up contracts is like 3 years.
yeah,
So it's like anything that you can create within 3 years.
yeah,
At the same time, like I know artists that only recorded 3 songs for the label and the whole time they were signed. And that's how they played their cards to make their money. But at the same time, you could have used that time to promote yourself as much as possible, make as much money as possible. Even though you weren't making as much as you should, you could have. Because now when you leave the label, you're still like where you started. You signed for no reason.
yeah. Is it a 360 contract?
For
It's a
sure.
fucking. I mean, are they gonna pay you a certain amount each month, regardless?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's all that shit comes into play. And then you got artists catching cases and shit and lawyer fees and all
Can't
sorts
even
of other
make
shit.
money no more.
Are we paying for that? Is the label paying for that? There's a whole bunch of shit comes into play with that. So all that needs to be taken care of. Because
Music
you know,
videos.
yeah, all that shit, music videos, absolutely. So
Uh,
that's a lot of shit to look at. That's what we got lawyers and attorneys for, though. So, but yeah,
And
we know.
man, since you brought it up, Big OZ, it is all tied in the contracts. How do y'all feel about 360s?
I think they're ugly. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not gonna. I'm
I
not gonna
thought
comment too much. I don't want one.
so. A 360 isn't.
They're collecting off everything you do.
I was about to say so. 360 deals. If
All
I
of
get
it.
signed, you get signed.
360 is like if you any income that's coming to you off your music or your image, it's going through the label first,
Oh, so they're saying the label's money is your money is label's money, but they're really just taking all your shit because they're the rich ones.
so to speak.
That's cool.
So like you do a performance, they're scheduling your tour, right? And then
Yeah.
they're collecting all the money.
Yeah,
from the
we're
tour.
gonna do that 10 bands he just made. And we're only gonna give you
Yeah,
1,500.
there you go,
Okay, I feel that.
yeah.
You got no 360s.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like basically with 360s, the only thing that you eating 100% off of is your tours and your shows.
Oh, and that's why I can even book, if they're doing a slacking job and they're like, oh, you're not gonna go into tour until next year. So for me as an artist for a year, I'm broke as your artist. Like I don't got no funds coming in for a year because y'all can't book me.
Okay, so I really should speak on. Okay. Oh, check it out. I used to work downtown, right? There's a big club called Ace of Spades here in Sacramento, and a few years back, Two Chains came to perform here, right? And I'm gonna just put it like this. He stayed at not one of the nicest hotels in Sacramento, all the shit, but his bus was parked out in front of my hotel, and I was working there at the time. And his partner came off the bus and asked me for a cigarette on my cigarette break, and I'm like, the fuck? Why the fuck why you asking me for a cigarette? I'm over here vacuuming carpets and shit, right? And basically 360s ain't always cool. You know what I'm saying? That's just all I'm gonna say about
No, I'm already knowing like okay, put it like this. Now if you an artist like Travis Scott and you on a 360, you go eat because he doing global tours. He going to
it. Yeah,
London, he
you
going to
do shows.
Australia, he going to
Yeah,
Sydney, he in China, like he going everywhere. So yeah, if you got them kind of shows popping, then yeah, you go probably
yeah,
eat off with 360 because that's all 100% in your pocket. You feel
yeah.
me?
That's what we
But
get.
for the artists like Little Yachty, who ain't on no tours like that, man, it ain't dropping no platinum hits. It hit different.
Yeah,
So that's where like the pros and the cons come in with a 360 is it really depend on you as an artist, but it's really more receptive to how the people take you as an artist. Is people go pack these stands or no? Is people go buy this merch or no? Cause I'm gonna get this bread off this merch. I'm gonna get this bread off filling up these seats. You feel me? But or is they just listening to the music and streaming? Cause the label about to eat that.
Yeah, all of it, all streaming services.
So, I mean, it's just, what I'm saying, every artist is different, you feel me? But, before we bounce out the building, Heartbreak, man, go ahead, shout yourself out, man. Let everybody know what you got going on, where they can find you at, and all of that, bro.
Sure. I'm Heartbreak Slim. I'm from Houston. I want to shout out Reckless Podcast, Big OZ for having me on here, connecting with you. Expect the tape Sacramento Catered, Big OZ featuring me. I need everyone to tap in with us. We already have songs out like Big Booty Judy. Any other songs?
yeah. People usually we haven't dropped 30 days.
No, but any got any of your songs that you dropped recently that you need?
Um, no, no. I mean, see me about it. You know what I mean? But
Okay, See Me About It by Big OZ, Cloudy Days by me and Big OZ, Heartbreak Slam with the X's of an I. And you can catch me on like all platforms like
all
Spotify,
platforms,
Pandora.
and also the brand.
Yes.
We got shirts, sweatshirts, hats, whatever, for whoever likes it, or for the homies or whatever, what I'm talking about. It's tap in. Big OZ64 on Instagram and Facebook. Just tap in with us.
That's right.
Hey, Elias, good looking out, man. I appreciate it, man. Looking out for the little people.
No, for real. Appreciate you and your time.
I know, man. You already know, man. Ain't nothing but love over here, man. If you feel me, just like that, man. Ain't nothing but love. And Big OZ, as always, man. If you need, hey, the platform, Heartbreak. If you need the platform later on in a future date, you know what I'm saying, promote or just do whatever. Hey, just hit the DM, man. Reach back out. You already know what it is, man. Ain't nothing but love, bro.
So, thank you for your
You
time,
feel me?
man.
This ain't necessarily a one and done. You know what I'm saying? It's the Hood Vlad TV. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can come back. It's all
Yeah.
good, bro.
Yeah, hopefully I'll see you. Just tell me whenever. I really need to talk to OZ. I'll be up to work whenever you're ready.
Bet. Man, you already know I got you, bro. I got you, man. I appreciate y'all taking out y'all time kicking it with me, man. You feel me?
All right. Thank you, man.
No doubt, man.
All
And
right.
with that being said, man, y'all know what it is, who it is. Your boy Alias Reckless Podcast. Sub up.
Yeah.
Shouts out, salute the team movement. We love the kids, man. And we out the building. Reckless.